Welcome to the Business Talk Show with Jerome. So today we are at Jeka Farm in Kamuli District, and right now I am standing in this amazing facility where we have 30,000 layer chickens.
Now we have to put biosecurity in our minds,
yes,
so
sir.
we first disinfect our feet.
So we are infected people?
You are infected people, we are sure.
Okay.
This is the setup, this is the control system. Being a heavy loaded structure, it is controlled automatically somewhere.
Okay, so when you talk about control, what are we talking about?
We are controlling feeding, watering,
water,
and dung removal.
And dung removal.
Yes.
So basically you don't need anyone here.
You don't need, you just press buttons.
Okay. Hello guys, welcome to the Business Talk Show with Jerome. So today we are at Jeka Farm in Kamuli District, and right now I am standing in this amazing facility where we have 30,000 layer chickens in a fully automated system. So guys, I welcome you. Now this show is aimed at the young man and young woman out there, okay? It is here to inspire you to think outside the box. Now this guy here, the guy who owns this farm, started with 500 birds, okay? But as of today, he has over 100,000 birds on this farm. Now in this facility alone, we have only 30,000 birds, but we have many more other facilities here, and we are going to be walking you through. Now we are going to be talking to the vision bearer, Mr. Basangwa Johnson, and I hope that you enjoy the show. Now don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, okay? So this is the Business Talk Show with Jerome. Now roll the camera. Guys, so I have already told you where we are. Now, Mr. Basangwa Johnson, the vision bearer, has handed me over to a team that runs this place. So, under our leadership right now, we have Dr. Mukose Kairugala, who is going to be showing us the different things that go on in the farm here. Okay, so you're welcome. Now, Mr. Mukose,
Yes, please.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us. We have heard a lot about this farm. Obviously, we have made research, and we are very glad to be here.
Welcome.
So thank you for receiving us so warmly.
Welcome.
So now, as we are entering, what is the first thing that we do?
Now we have to put biosecurity in our minds,
Yes,
so
sir.
we first disinfect our feet.
So we are infected people?
You are infected people, we assume.
Okay.
We assume to have carried infections from where.
Hey, okay. Okay,
So
sir.
we disinfect our feet by dipping our feet in the foot bath.
Okay.
This should be at every entry of every structure. It's okay, you finish. Of each structure of the poultry.
So everyone that is entering
everyone
should
that is entering must
disinfect. I hope I'm doing it correctly.
Yes, you disinfect.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes.
So here we go. After entering, after disinfecting our feet, we enter. Now we assume that we've killed the germs or pathogens.
So we are infection free.
Now we are infection free.
Yes, sir.
So we enter. Here we are is a structure of bird trackage system.
Yes.
And is of capacity of 30,000 birds.
30,000.
Yes. The type here of birds is layers. And the breed is Isa Brown. So this is the setup. This is the control system. Being heavy loaded structure, it is controlled automatically somewhere.
Okay, so when you talk about control, what are we talking about?
We are controlling feeding, watering,
water,
and dung removal.
And dung removal.
Yes.
So basically, you don't need anyone here.
You don't need, you just press buttons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is very interesting.
Yeah. So I can take you through the setup of the cage itself.
Okay.
Then we come back to the control.
So, in this particular segment, Dr. Mokos is going to be explaining to us what bird trackage system means, because I am sure many of us don't know. Even me, I have just learned here at the farm. So, Dr. Mokos, what is this bird trackage system thing?
So it's a method of producing or rearing birds, and it's some of the commercial methods of rearing, and it is this one where we are.
This one?
So this cage is called a bird track cage, and it is of 3 types. There is L, there is H, and there is A. Now this one is A, and if you look at it, it brings the picture of letter A.
It looks like letter A.
Yeah,
Yes.
So it has rows of cages on both sides, 4 rows, and each bird track cage, each partition can hold 3 to 4 birds, depending on the breed, because each breed has got different sizes.
So basically, the battery is like the cell.
The cell, yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So it has structures on it, because most of structures are automatic. For example, the drinking structure, the feeding structure are automatic.
Yes, sir.
So each row is represented by a tank of water, as you're seeing, and those tanks are from south.
Okay.
To determine or to check the hygiene, to check the intake, because they have got calibrations of quantity of water in kilograms, and the liter is equals to a kilogram.
Okay.
So we measure based on kilograms. So this one indicates or signifies whether the birds are taking water or have not taken water. If you find that they have not taken water, it means they have got some problem, and you have to go and investigate.
Okay.
Then the feeding system is automatic, as you see. These traps feeds, each trap here feeds each feeder.
Yes.
So food is fed in here, and after.
So it comes from up.
Yes.
And it goes down.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fed in here, and a button is placed there to move the traps.
Okay.
Let them move, and we are moving number 3 automatically. It doesn't need someone to go feed, because it is a big load.
Yeah, it is a big facility.
So once feed is fed in, they just place a button and it moves.
So, Doctor,
Yes.
when you say that this system is automated, are you able to demonstrate for us so that we see? We want to see if it is really automated like they are saying.
Yeah.
So let Doctor take us through.
Yes, it's a daily practice here.
Okay.
We always do. So feeding is automated, and also watering, like drinking, is automated. Drinking is by nipples.
Okay.
Each cage has got, each battery, each confinement has got a nipple.
Yes.
Where these birds peck and access water from.
But actually, that has been a very intriguing thing for me. How do they know that this is where water is?
Birds have got colors which attracts them, and red color is among the colors which attracts them.
Okay.
That's why the majority of equipments used in poultry production are red in color.
Oh.
So when they see red, they attracted it to test. And for them, they don't have hands, they use mouth.
Okay.
And once they test using their mouth,
and then water
will
comes.
come back.
Okay.
Then after that, they memorize
That is very, now take us through the system.
So feed is also automatic. We have these feed troughs, and this is a feeder. This is also a feeder. But this is a feeder which feeds the feeder.
The feeder, okay.
So this automated feeder, whereby food is fed in here to full, and so by button commanded to move and feed. This is how it does. This is a remote, but there is a control system the other side.
Okay.
But we just use this remote because we may not be at the control.
It looks like a big phone.
It looks like a big phone, satellite phone.
Yes.
So, so after filling, we place and command it to go and serve up to the other end. And that's how it moves, serving up the other end. Then when it reaches the other end, we bring it back.
So when it is moving, doesn't it hurt the birds?
No, it doesn't hurt the bird. One, the way it is made, it pushes the head of the bird backwards, the head of the bird backwards. And when birds got used to it, so when the bird sees it, they withdraw the head.
So as you see right now, this is how this system moves around distributing food to the birds in the battery cage system of rearing chickens. So doctor, you have told us about the feeding. We have seen how the birds drink water. Now tell me, I am holding these things in my hands and I know them. Here in Uganda we have something that is very common that we call a Rolex. Every Ugandan young man has eaten that Rolex. So Rolex is fried eggs eaten together with chapati, okay? It's a combination. It is not that luxury watch that you know. So, doctor, in my hands I am having these eggs which are a main ingredient for our Rolex. But if we are having 30,000 birds here, about how many eggs do we harvest from this facility?
Yeah, we can have like 600 trays times 3
a day.
Yeah.
600 trays times 3. So that would be...
Pick in the morning, we pick in the afternoon, and we pick in the evening.
Does it mean that the bird can lay 3 times a day?
No. Not all lay once. Not all lay at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, not all.
So we collect 600 trays, then another 600 trays, then another 600 trays in 24 hours.
Yes.
So that is 1,800 trays. Wow. Wow. Imagine what is possible. Okay? So we are talking about 1,800 trays of eggs every day. Now, I see they are here. How do they come to this position here?
Okay.
Where we picked them from?
Okay, that's great. These cages have a floor.
Okay.
The floor slanting forward.
Oh.
So when an egg is laid, for example, when an egg is laid, it will run and settle here where it is picked.
Okay.
So in cage, we don't see egg eating like that racing.
Yes.
Because the egg spends shorter time with the bird.
The moment it is laid, it slopes
away
by gravity.
Yes, by gravity.
Okay, so that makes sense. Now, how do you collect all the eggs to put them in trays?
Yeah, we
Is it also automated?
No. Here we pick by hand.
So here we pick by hand.
Each line attendant picks his.
Okay.
Yeah, we pick and we put on trays, then we call for a vehicle to take it to the store as we are going to see.
Oh. Okay, so that is what happens here. Everything else is automated except the egg picking.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that it is not automated, okay? Because these people are automatic. So, Doctor, thank you so much for taking us through this particular episode. We are very, very pleased. So, Doctor, this huge facility here, you said it has 30,000 birds. How do you handle the waste?
Our biggest waste is the dung.
Yes.
Now, cages allow the dung to drop on the floor.
Okay.
And so they are collected on the floor. So here, being huge, we use automated motor.
Okay.
With a scraper.
Oh yes, yes, I can see.
So by a button, it is commanded to scrap
the whole floor.
All the dung, the whole floor, up to the other end where the dung is collected from.
Okay.
And so loaded on the tractor, taken to the fertilizer plant for fertilizer processing.
So it means everything that you are producing here has somewhere it is going.
Yes, raw material in a certain process.
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So there is a lot that is going on here and we are just getting started.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
Here we are. Now I have been reliably informed that here at Jeka Farm, in the deep litter system, we have over 40,000 birds. Okay, we have over 40,000 layers. And it is also a fully automated system, and Doctor is going to be taking us through. So Doctor, help me understand, what is a deep litter system?
The deep litter system is where we raise birds on the floor.
On the floor.
On the floor.
Okay.
Like how you're saying on the floor. So, but it has components, also structural components like the feeders. Here we use an automatic chain feeder. I'm going to demonstrate how it works.
Okay.
Then another component, they should have drinkers.
Yes.
Here we use automatic barrel drinkers.
Okay, and they are red. The red you talked about.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we have laying boxes. Those are laying nests where birds find privacy for laying. Now, how does the automatic drinker works? It is automatic. It has a pipe connected to the main line of water up there. So whenever a bird struggles to look for water, by knocking it, water comes.
Water comes.
Water comes automatically. Then with feeding, we have a centralized bucket here, or tin, where we feed the feed at once. Then by a button, we place the button and the chain moves around, picking the feed, taking it to the other corner.
Oh.
That's how food moves. That's how food moves. So this reduces on the labor.
Oh yes.
And so these birds are taken care of one person.
One person. So how many birds are in this compartment alone?
In this compartment alone, we have 4,000 birds.
And it only needs one person?
One person.
Wow.
To pick eggs, clean the drinkers, feed. Simple.
And then it is sorted. Thank you so much. So, doctor, if we are talking about 100,000 birds, it means that you have to deal with a lot of waste. So how do you manage that situation?
Yeah, we develop what we call technological innovations, like how to process the unwanted product into a wanted one.
Okay.
Now here we process this. Now the biggest waste we have is the dung.
So meaning there is other waste as well, but
like
dung is.
Birds, what,
oh yes, yes.
So this is the biggest one, which can scare the community.
Yes.
So what we do, we reprocess it into fertilizer, and this fertilizer we are having is pellet fertilizer.
Okay.
It's like pellets, like that.
Yes.
So we collect our dung. We dry them in this solar plant. So under the solar paper,
yes,
like for a week, depending on the weather. And what dries is removed to the processing line. Because we break those clods more of fertilizers into a powdery substance. Then it's that powdery substance of the manure which we put in the bending machine to bend them into pellets.
So those ones you sell.
Then we pack, we sell. We are selling it, and we have them in the store. We pack 50 kilograms and 250 kilograms. So we sell 50 kilograms at 65, and the other one at
Okay, that is very interesting. It means there is nothing that is being wasted.
Yeah, we suppose.
So even waste is earning money.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we are in this facility where we are going to see what happens after we have left the what? It is called the
solar dryer.
Solar dryer. Yes, so tell me, what is this that I am holding?
That is the chicken droppings, dried. And it's free from ammonia, free from water.
So why is it not smelling?
The ammonia is not there.
So the ammonia is the cause of the smelling.
And so in that state where it is, it has stopped rotting, no more decomposition.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So they come out when they are clods. Then we put them in our mill machine, which breaks them, into a powdery substance.
Okay.
So now this powdery substance is now taken to the bending machine.
Okay.
The pelleting machine.
This is the one that makes pellets.
The pelleter, which pellets, which makes these as pellets. So it binds them into pellets.
Which are the ones we are seeing here?
Which are the ones you're seeing here.
Okay.
Now this is the finished product of our fertilizer.
Oh.
It is still long in the soil. It is not soil texture selective. It's not soil type selective. It is not selective to plants or plant variety, and at any age you can apply. Okay. It decomposes slowly, so it takes a long time in the soil where we supply. Okay. It supplies phosphorus, nitrate or nitrogen in the soil, and also it can act as a food for the microbes, soil microbes, which also facilitate in the soil fertility.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
So here we are, doctor. I see this room has a lot of eggs. I don't know what is going on. We are surrounded by eggs. But also I noticed that from the eggs that you have here, some are bigger and some are smaller. If you can see the size, this is like twice as big as this. Help me understand what is going on here.
Okay, first of all, this is our eggs collecting and sorting area.
Yes.
So here we collect the eggs from all different houses of poultry, of birds.
Yes.
We count them, we sort them, and we pack them for customers. Now, we sort them depending on the size. Now I'm going to talk about the size.
Okay.
What determines the size is the age. Some older birds produce bigger eggs.
Older?
Older.
I thought when they are older, they are weaker.
No, they produce big ones. Then the starters, those young ones who have just started to lay, they produce smaller ones.
Smaller ones.
Then they are extra big eggs.
Yes, like this one. This is not normal.
The eggs, it's normal. It's normal, but it has 2 yolks inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a possibility of a chicken to lay an egg with 2 yolks. But it is impossible for a chicken to lay 2 eggs.
Okay. In the same day.
So the twinning of the birds
is a bigger egg.
Is a bigger egg with
the 2 yolks
inside. And it is a good
Okay,
method.
now let me understand. If, let's say, the egg was to be fertilized, does that mean that if it has 2 yolks, it would produce 2 chicks?
No. The food inside here, you know, there is the albumin contains the food.
Yes.
The food which supports the growing chick. Now, the food which is here cannot support 2 birds inside.
Oh, yes.
So they all die. They compete for the less available feed and they die. Meaning that this double yolked egg cannot produce 2 chicks, or it cannot incubate and hash.
So basically it is better we just eat the egg.
Eating, yes.
Okay.
Just remove.
Okay. So about how many eggs are produced here daily?
It's a big estimation. It's a big estimation. But we're in thousands. I can say that.
Thousands of trays.
Thousands of trays.
Wow. So here we are producing thousands and thousands of trays every single day. Now imagine what is possible. Remember, this show is aimed at you young man, young woman out there. And it is to encourage you to think outside the box. So we are bringing you the different opportunities of things that you can actually do. And we are giving you practical steps, okay? So thank you so much for joining us in this particular episode. Now we want to see where we are going next because there is still so much to see.
And another thing, they should not think big like what they are saying. They can start small.
They can start small
simple.
and grow.
And they grow. They don't. This farm did not start from up here.
Yes.
Also started small.
Yes.
Small as 500 birds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now we are 100,000 birds strong.
Yes.
Interesting. So here we are, you said this is the feeds section. So this is where we are producing the feeds from.
Yes.
So please take us through the process.
The process?
Yes.
So the process of producing feed here start by milling maize, like making broken maize.
Okay.
So we make a broken maize depending on the age of the birds which are going to use the feed. So Here we need raw materials like we need limestone.
Okay.
For calcium source,
yes,
because we are dealing with layer beds.
Oh yes.
Then we need maize bran for satisfaction, because for maize bran makes a cake, and this bird feels like satisfied.
It is satisfied.
Then we need broken for energy and body, the strengthening and building, and also I said producing energy.
Yes.
We also need we also put a concentrant. Now we are using soap profit concentrant. A concentrant is a formulated feed ingredient with other nutritious ingredients like proteins, vitamins, and minerals, which may not be got by a farmer on the market. So what we do, we after milling the broken, the mixer itself pulls it to its container.
Yes.
Now in the container we add maize bran, we add limestone, and we add the soprovit concentrant, the layers concentrant. It is
so then it is mixed.
Then it mixes. After mixing, we harvest or collect it from here.
From here.
And we open this. We open this and it pours.
Oh, so this is what we are seeing here.
Yeah, so this is the ready mixed feed.
Okay. Oh yes, I can.
Then after here, feed is taken to the birds for consumption.
So you said what is going on here is for the farm.
Yeah, this is for the farm.
It is to meet the demand here.
Of the farm,
so
yes.
like you know, as we have already introduced time and again, on this farm, we have over 100,000 birds. So you can imagine how much feed is taken every day. And I have been told that here at the farm we are producing up to about 7 tons of feed every single day, just to meet the demand here at the farm.